The Pashupatinath Temple. Pashu means animals, Pati means the Lord. Pashupati is an incarnation of Lord Shiva as Lord of the animals. Especially in Nepal, he is regarded as a national deity. The Pashupatinath temple is a famous sacred Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Pashupatinath and is located on the banks of the Bagmati river. According to beliefs, the 12 Jyotirlinga in India are the body and the Jyotirlinga at Pashupatinath in Kathmandu is the head over this body. So today, let us explore few facts about the Pashupatinath temple. Description regarding the main deity in the temple. The main idol is a stone lingam with a silver yoni base bound with a silver serpent. The lingam is 1 meter high. In Tantra, Pashupatinath is believed to have 6 heads called as Sri Mukhas. These faces represent various aspects of Lord Shiva. Among the 6 Sri Mukhas are Tatpurusha of the east, Aghora of the south, Sadyojata of the west, Vamadeva of the north. The uppermost portion of the lingam is called Ishan, facing towards the sky, and the Kalagni Rudra below, facing towards the Patala. Along with these 6 faces, each faces have their own respective Shaktis. These Shaktis are Purneshwari in the east, Nisheshwari in the south, Kubjikeshwari in the west, Guhyeshwari or Siddheshwari in the north, Kameshwari in the Urdhvamukha facing above, and the Vajreshwari or Tareshwari in the Adhomukha facing below. In this way, not only Shiva but also Shakti is worshipped in the original deity of Pashupatinath temple. Bhagavati Raja Rajeshwari is worshipped by making Sri Yantra in the upper curve of the lingam. The path of worship of these 6 Sri Mukhas is called Amnaya. After receiving the Sarvadhikara Diksha of all the 6 Amnayas in the full course of Sri Vidya, one gets the legislation of acquiring knowledge of Laghu Pashupat, Madhyam Pashupat and Mahapashupat Vidya. The priests of Pashupatinath have to make Madhyam Pashupat Vidya. Some are said to have taken initiation of Mahapashupat Vidya. Therefore, in order to become Pashupati's Bhatta or the main priest, one has to be a devotee of Sri Vidya who has received Shadamnaya Sarvadhikara Diksha. History and mythology of the temple. There are several complex stories involving the origins of Pashupatinath. One story goes in brief that Shiva and Parvati came to Kathmandu valley and rested by the Bagmati river. While on a journey, Shiva was so impressed by its beauty and the surrounding forest that he and Parvati changed themselves into deers and walked into the forest. Many spots in the Kathmandu valley are identified as places where Shiva went during this time as a deer. After a while, the people and gods began to search for Lord Shiva. Finally, after various complications, they found him in the forest, but he refused to leave. More complications arose, but ultimately Shiva announced that since he had lived by the Bagmati in a deer's form, he would now be known as Pashupatinath, Lord of all animals. It is said that whoever came here and beheld the lingam that appeared, they would not be reborn as an animal. The main festivals of the temple. The most important festival observed here is Mahashivaratri, which literally means the great night of Lord Shiva, the night Lord Shiva himself self-originated. On this day, devotees and pilgrims from far and wide across Nepal and India, including sadhus and ascetics, gather in the temple to have a darshan of the sacred Shivalingam. The offerings made to the deities. Flowers along with smooth and unbroken bilva leaves can be taken to Pashupatinath, which shall be administered to the temples by the assistance of the priests. However, only the main priest is allowed to enter the main temple of Pashupatinath for worship. No matter how grand of the puja is being conducted, devotees are to worship Lord Pashupatinath from outside. The famous thing about the temple. The UNESCO listed World Heritage Site, the Pashupatinath Temple, is the largest temple in Nepal. The main temple of Lord Shiva is situated at the center with several other small temples in the surroundings. The Pashupatinath area is the most favored religious places for all Hindus. How to get to this temple? The best way to reach Pashupatinath temple from India or any other country is by catching a flight to Kathmandu and then taking a prepaid taxi or a local one to the temple. The temple is located in Gaushala of Kathmandu. The place is near to the airport. It is around 5 km to the east of the Kathmandu valley.